Hello, hello everyone. Today is day three, and I'm just going to make sure it looks like we are live. I wanted to do these lives this week, these empowerment and healings that are different times of the day to reach a different audience. Those of you that are really in need of this deeper truths and these deeper healings. And as part of the empowerment and the shifts, we really can take time for ourselves, especially during this time of the year. So I'm happy you're showing up. This is here for you for the next couple weeks. So catch up, do all the classes, and you're going to find some profound shifts, not only in your well-being, your physical being, but you're going to have breakthroughs. You're going to uncover things that you have not possibly seen, and they're going to be coming forward because now your unconscious mind is able to allow you to see it. And if you didn't know about the unconscious mind, go to day one. If you didn't watch day two, please go and watch. This is perfectly fine to watch this alone now, but I really do want you to watch these so that you understand like so you understand everything, right? So let me just do this real quick so we get everyone here. Okay, good. All right. So day two, let's just talk about yesterday really quick. Talking about how our triggers are powerful teachers, right? So our triggers are there when we feel something or we see something or something like irks us or irritates us. It can be a teacher. And this is your choice. It's your decision if you want to make it a teacher or if you want to be in victim consciousness or blaming. I mean, I had all these conversations just with my own mom and my sister today, is that we all have a choice. We have a choice during this time how we actually want to be. So I want you to think about that. What choices are you making? What choices, right? What choices are you making? Are you making the choice to grow? Whether you've gone through a breakup or a divorce or anything else, are you making time to grow? Or are you blaming and being in a victim? So I just want you to think about that for a moment because today we're talking about money beliefs and money blocks. And this is a huge topic. This topic, I want you to think about an old hand-me-down coat. Okay, think of an old hand-me-down coat. Maybe it was given to you by your parents, your older sibling, or an aunt or uncle, someone else. And at one time, it fit you, right? And it might have fit someone else, but now it's too tight, it's outdated, and it doesn't suit you or them anymore. So maybe this is a coat you're wearing, outdated, too tight, it doesn't fit you anymore. And you've been walking around this with this coat thinking it's yours, but imagine if you could take it off. You can hang it up, take it off, right? Let's see. Take it off, hang it up, whoop, and choose something else that can fit you today. So what if your beliefs are something you've been wearing? And if you can just create that picture and create this projection that you can take it off, you can take these beliefs off and you can be a better version of yourself. I tell people, I wouldn't want to hang out with Monica 2.0 or Monica 3.0. That's just because we've grown so much. And I did a lot of things and I have challenged myself in the last few years to even grow more, grow deeper. So I want you to just make sure you have your journal, some paper, and make sure that when you're taking classes with me, you can just free write, right? This is your journal. You can write it in it, keep it. Nobody else is going to look at it. So for most of us, I want you to know that money comes from our families growing up, your grandparents, your parents, your teachers. And I want you to write down, what did you hear about money growing up? Okay, what did you hear about money growing up? I know for me, it was you had to work hard for money. Money doesn't grow on trees. You got to save at least 20%. So these are some things I learned. So write down for me, what are some things you learned about money? What are some things that you were taught about money? Okay. What were you taught about money? You can post it in the comments. Make sure that you are also keeping it in your journal so that you can look at it later. Because I tell people this all the time. I can tell you what to do. I can give you the roadmap, but you got to do it. You got to do the work. This is why things like shamanic hypnotherapy helps a lot because you can reprogram. You can do it every day while you sleep. It doesn't take any extra time. My favorite tool on earth is one of them is hypnosis. So, number one is what did you hear about money? Number two, was money a source of stress, secrecy, or even shame in your household? I mean, let's talk about secrecy here for a moment. I know even in my first marriage, I used to like save money and have it on the side like a secret, like just a little extra money there just in case, you know? And did your parents do that? I know that mine did. They all had their own money. So was the money stress, secrecy, or shame in your household? And then again, what did you hear about it? And then what were you told? Like, are rich people bad people? Or rich people greedy? And were you told I can't afford that? I know I often thought that I couldn't afford that. I couldn't afford to go do the extra things that I wanted to do because it wasn't for me, right? So these are the things I want you to write down and just free flow right today because these messages don't just disappear. They don't just disappear out of our unconscious as we grow older. They are stored in our subconscious and they shape the way we think, we feel, and we act. Just like in day one, I let you know that all of your actions, 95% are driven by your unconscious mind. And most people don't even know that. Some of us will call that a shadow of ourselves. So many of us don't even know that part of ourselves. This is where the learning is, everyone. This is as we grow, like some of us are getting into our 40s, 50s, 60s, and older. As we grow, we want to let go of these. So consciously, you might want freedom, you might want money, you might want to travel, but unconsciously or subconsciously, you might feel like money is hard to earn or you're not worthy of abundance or success, right? So these are things you can heal. Because I want you to know today is it's not you. You're no longer that 5-year-old or 7-year-old child that cannot get what she wants or he wants. You can choose and challenge yourself to go for what you want, and you have the choice to use things like reprogramming to get what you want. So just know that a lot of times people have this internal tug of war, and I notice it when I'm speaking to clients. I'm usually speaking to their unconscious mind. I ask the unconscious mind if I have permission to help it shift so that I can go into the deeper layers of them. So these tug of wars that you have, like I want freedom, I want money, I want travel, and then I'm not worthy of, or it's not for me, or it's just for those other people. You'll try to push forward, but it's like you're walking to an electric fence. You're going and then you're pushed back, right? So I want you to think about that. Just imagine you're standing, you can close your eyes for a moment. You're standing in an open field, breathing in, breathing out, and you want to run towards that abundance, that money flow frequency, and everything you dreamed of. You're in this field, you want it, you feel it, but time you try to go for it or you go for it, there's an invisible fence and you can't see it, but you feel it. There's like this invisible electrical fence, this wall of resistance that keeps you stuck. And that's what these money beliefs and money blocks are. They're like invisible fences created by the beliefs you didn't even realize were there. But the good news, everyone, is you have the power to dismantle the fence. Yes, you do, don't you? One belief at a time. And just imagine what would happen. What would happen if you stop seeing it as a barrier and started treating it as something you could unlock, right? Just like we talked about yesterday. You have the keys to unlock. You have the keys to unlock. So I want you to imagine that. And if things are coming up for you, make sure you're posting comments below and letting me know things that have shifted and you've learned. Okay. So the number one mistake people make when it comes to money blocks is they focus on the external actions instead of the internal beliefs. Like, I'm going to go get, I heard this yesterday from someone. It's like, I'm going to go make some more money and then I'm going to go buy my plane ticket and I'm going to go do this and this. And I could notice this tug of war with this person. So they were thinking the solution was to work harder, get another job. Maybe they needed to budget, be more strict, or learn more strategies or take another certification. But here's the thing. If your subconscious is holding on to scarcity beliefs, those actions are not going to get you the true results you want. You'll self-sabotage. Remember, if you've watched some of my other classes, if you watch the Money Flow Frequency course or the Medicine Woman's course to the Unconscious Mind, you know the top 10 self-sabotaging behaviors that happen. So self-sabotage, you can hide and make yourself invisible. For a lot of you, that's easy to do. You can procrastinate, or you can feel like no matter what you do, it's never enough. So the truth is, these money blocks aren't about money. They're about the relationship with yourself. Okay. So that's where you need to start, the relationship with yourself. So let's get this pen ready, paper ready, and just close your eyes for a moment. Take a couple deep breaths in and out. Breathing in and out. I want you to think about your earliest memory of money. Just allow yourself to go to a memory, your earliest memory. Maybe it is that you wanted ice cream and you didn't have the money, or you wanted this special pair of pants, but you couldn't afford it. Go back and just notice what happened. What did it make you feel? What did you hear around you? Was it a grandparent, a parent, a teacher, an aunt or uncle, step parent or caretaker? And what message did you create that day? What message or belief about money did you create that day? Like, I can't have it. It's not for me. I'm not worthy of it. Right? A lot of people heard it. You are to be not to be seen or heard. So just imagine if that was you. The belief you made that day is that maybe you don't deserve anything. So just take a few moments more and journal about this. Notice what comes up in your body. Just notice where this belief is present in the body. Is it the throat? You feel this thing in your throat? Is it your solar plexus? Do you feel this tightness? Your stomach, your lower back? I know for me, I'm feeling like this warmth in my back. And I just want you to put your hand there for a moment. Just take a few deep breaths. Good. And I just want you to imagine in that scene, I just want you to imagine that you're going in your pocket. You're going in your pocket. And there's this magical tool. Okay, this magical tool. And you can hold it up in front of you, hold it up in front of you, and just notice that it is a mirror. And as you look in this mirror, and it could be something else for some of you, as you look in this mirror, just look at what has come up now from that belief. Just notice, how does this relate to this current time? Maybe you don't have money in the bank. Maybe you don't have clients. Maybe you're not showing up on social media. Maybe you can't speak your truth. I want you just to see this new picture in this mirror that you pulled out is what you created now in the present time. I want you to see that. Just be with it and just look at it now. And go back to that first memory when you were a child and looking at that little child. Just notice, and you can ask yourself, is this belief true for me now? Is it really true? Could you prove it in the court of law that you are not to be seen or heard, that you are not worthy, that you are not safe, whatever it was that you wrote down? Okay. I want you just to think, can you prove that? Is it really true, this thing you created? Money is hard to earn. So I want you to imagine now replacing your belief with a new belief, one that aligns with the 5.0 version of you, the life that you want to create now. Does this belief, this new belief, is it one that you want to have to create your future? So you can write this one down. Money flows to me easily and effortlessly and comes in all forms. I am abundant. I am supported. So you can write that down and repeat it to yourself each day. So I want to remind you, affirmations alone do not work. We got to remove that old garbage. We got to take off that coat, right? We don't want to wear these old pieces of ourselves, the fragmented pieces. We want to bring all of our pieces of ourselves back together. So this process isn't about judging your past or blaming anyone in your family. I know my dad says that, like, why are you going in the past? You want to blame people? No, I want to take responsibility for what I created. And it's about understanding where these beliefs come from so we can set them free. Because your beliefs are not who you are today. They're just stored in your subconscious, just like emotions. They're stored in your unconscious, in your body, somatically. So today you have the power to rewrite them. And now that you've uncovered some of these blocks, we're going to create a little plan for you, 3 steps for you to shift them, right? So awareness is seeing it. If you didn't watch day 1, the truth is we see everything first. We don't think it, we actually see a picture of it. So recognize that the belief is showing up in your thoughts, in your visions, and then you can cancel it. When something comes up, just can't be aware, cancel it, say, no, thank you, cancel, 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 right? And then practice a new positive thought. And if you can, bring up a new positive visual, feel it in your body, anchor it, right? And take one small step that aligns you to that new belief, something that aligns you to it. All right. So that what I believe is seeing it, a new visualization that helps it shift. So your new belief can be, I am worthy of abundance. How can you show yourself abundance today? Maybe it's just painting your nails, right? I've been doing that a lot lately, painting your nails or buying yourself flowers. If you come in my house, I buy myself flowers every week. So how can you show yourself that you're worthy of abundance? Maybe you go look at a home or a brand new car. So write those down because consistency is key. Remember, I can give you the roadmap, I can guide you, but consistently doing it every day is key. The more you practice, the more your subconscious will begin to believe it. And this is why shamanic hypnosis is powerful, why somatic therapy is powerful, because you're reprogramming. So remember, if you haven't got my 3-pack of the Abundance Activation Kit, you can go into your safe space. It's a confidence building hypnosis you'll get, a self-sabotage clearing hypnosis. It's a big one. People have seen shifts immediately of visibility, empowerment, hypnosis. So if you don't have these, make sure you grab it. I will put it in the link and make sure that you are on my email list because I send these replay links. And remember, this will be up till the 20th. So I challenge you to reclaim your wholeness and to find your peace and to adapt to your new coat, right? You can leave. I just want you to imagine like that old coat that doesn't fit you anymore. You're taking it off. You're grown. You can be something more than you think you can be. So tomorrow we are going to be talking about a very, very good topic. Healing ancestral patterns. So tomorrow we'll be just discussing that and I'll be popping in. So just make sure you come into the group, watch the replays, and they'll be there for you. And again, remember, practice, practice, practice. Take aligned action every day to shift. All right, everyone. Have a great day. Take care. Namaste.